Hi, Ms. Johnson.
Hi,
how are you
how are
doing?
you?
It's so great to see
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes. So first, we're going to look at this evaluation data for
Okay.
you, and I know you've had a chance to look at it. It's
I
based
have.
on your teaching working conditions survey, as well as your EVOS data and
Yes.
your end of grade testing. So first, I really want to focus in on the areas of strength that you
Okay.
have. These are the areas you're doing really well in.
All right.
You have a clear vision and mission for your staff here, and I want you to tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So here at Sunnydale Elementary, we strive to educate students, and we want to assist them in realizing their full potential here. And we like to provide them with educational environments that are bright and colorful and
Yes.
just full of life. And we expect the best for our students here, and we value their education.
And I can definitely see that. You're having regular PLC meetings with your staff?
Yes, we do that twice a week.
Okay. And according to your teaching working conditions survey, your staff really feels supported here.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, and that's great. And also in reading, you did have a grade level increase
Okay.
according to your data. Third grade was at 42%, and fourth grade was at 49%. And then that was really, really good. So we want to look at those areas. Also, we want to look at areas where we need to grow.
Okay.
So looking at that distributive leadership, how can we use those teacher leaders that we identified here to help support teachers that are really in need for some growth as well?
All right.
We want to look at discipline. According to the teaching working condition surveys, 30% of the staff said that they felt like the students were not really following the rules. So we want to identify some ways that we can support you with that.
Okay.
We want to get the community involved to support the school and the mission. We want to get all stakeholders involved with that. Also, we want to look at the student proficiency. There was a decline as the grade levels went up. There was a 38% math proficiency for third grade, 35% for fourth, and 29% for fifth grade. So we want to look at that and really identify how we can support those students and getting those scores up. We're also going to look at your schedule and see how we can just maximize that instructional time, especially in that area of math, okay?
All right. Let's
So
look
we
at
have
that.
a plan here
All right.
that we're going to just totally focus on those
Right.
areas, yes, to make sure that we're just maximizing our time and doing the best for students.
Okay.
So in the area of the school vision, of course, you're accomplishing that area. You identified how you're doing a luncheon with the staff to really communicate the data from the previous year and where you want to go with that reading, math, literacy, science, and all of
Yes.
those focus areas. Also, leading change in your school. You've been proficient with that. You've implemented the school improvement plan, and your school improvement team is improving those strategies and implementing the strategies, assessing them, and modifying them as needed.
Yes, they are.
And so we're going to support you in improving your distributive leadership. As I said, we're going to use our teacher leaders in the building, make sure that we're following our compliance rules according to DPI, and really following the guidelines that they have for you. And all of that is going to be documented in this support plan that I have here. It's a very detailed support plan that I'll give to you. Yes. You can go ahead and take that if you like. Sure. Also, we're going to increase our community and parent involvement. We're going to do that by establishing relationship with some of the colleges in our area. We're going to use those student teachers in the School of Education to come in and support teachers, to really see how we can just have more bodies in the classroom to support instruction and support our teachers. Also, to improve our end of grade scores, we're going to utilize our specialists and have them to pull for different small groups, as well as making sure that they're using math within what they're teaching for art, for PE, really incorporating those math strategies as well, and making sure that this plan is aligned with our district goals.
All right.
So I'm really impressed with a lot of the things that I've seen here, as I said, with the great attendance, as well as we're going to use our leaders. So I feel like we have a really good plan, and using this data to see how can we grow in those areas.
Right.
So how do you feel about our plan so far?
Well, I was able to glance at it. I mean, I know you did send me a rough draft.
Okay.
And so what are some of the key points that I looked at was your PBIS plan. You want to help me to implement a pause store
Yes.
to help with the discipline, to help
Yes.
students be able to model that good behavior and also be
Yes.
rewarded. I'm really excited about the kickoff that we have the beginning of the year, where we're going to have a luncheon and we're going to introduce the new teachers
Yes.
and just pair them up with a veteran teacher just to make sure that they have a very good start to their year.
Yes.
And another area the schedule.
Yes.
Me and a team of teachers, we've looked at the schedule. We've kind of added the extra time and that
Yes,
math where
I
we need it.
suggested that you add 20 additional minutes
Yes.
for math instruction to support our goal to increase the math proficiency.
And we have, and I've
Great.
also utilized all of my college interns in the area of math,
Oh,
and that's
good.
getting the most support at this time.
That's great. And we also would like for you to have a behavior coach for PBIS.
Yes.
And your school is going to collaborate with their team to really push for that positive reinforcement and really explicitly teach the rules to students
Yes.
so that they can improve in that discipline area as well.
Yes.
So overall, I think we're off to a really great start with our plan. As I said, I sent a detailed plan with all of this information to help guide and support you in your school.
Yes.
And so did you have any other way that you need me to support? I'm always here for you. So just let me know exactly what you need so that I can support you in your school.
Yes, and I thank you for everything you've done for me, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.